Hello everyone and welcome to another fantastic Legacy stream here in Togoras MTG. Today in the Legacy part we are playing Dimir Cloudpost. In this case this is a list with some tweaks from the one that David, the one from the Impact Cartoons, choose for being 9 months subscribed to my channel. And you know, every 9 months you are subscribed to my Twitch, you get a free deck selection. So I will play whatever deck you want. You can also pay 20 euros to get the same, just don't having to be subscribed. So yeah, I want to see this deck. You just message me, and for 20 euros you get a deck of your desires on stream. In this case today we're playing blue Cloudpost with some black splash for Barrogoyf to grind better against decks that tend to pressure your life total, or they should take their removal out. Sometimes they let it in, sometimes not, but Barrogoyf can pressure them a lot. And then we have classic Cloudpost, 1 Underground Seed, 3 Ugins. I don't know why people are not playing 3 Ugins. Some teachings to search for the Tishana, the Co-Series command. Today we are not playing Eldrazi Confluence. And then in the sideboard we have a Moonsnare prototype as a card that can be channeled to put a permanent on top or bottom of the Ornest library, but it's also a blue card for force, so you can force into a blue card into a blue card for force against combo decks. And the card is decent. Then we have 2 fairies and 1 surgical extraction. I think it's, even if by playing Chalice of the Void, having 1 surgical extraction in the deck to be able to teachings for surgical is good enough. I understand the tension between both of those cards, but I still think it's very, very worth. And then some other cards for Karn, Crypt, Bridge, Ring, Lattice, and Ballista to finish up games. So let's go into the league. I've added a second Lorien revealed by cutting the Thundertrap Trainer. Thundertrap Trainer is great, but it doesn't find new lands, but it finds Lorien. The truth is we have only 3 islands in the deck, but I still think the card is great. Just try things and sometimes hit, sometimes miss. Now, the thing about playing Barrogoyf in the sideboard is that your mana base is a bit worser, and you cannot play like the 3rd Force of Negation or some Flusterstorm and Consigns to Memory, which are very good cards. Here we are for round 1 against Shenmeng, who's playing Beanstalk Control, not Yorion. That's probably back Beanstalk, right? Yeah, with Quantum Riddlers. Huh? So we have Ancient Tomb hand. So how many Wastelands do they have? 3 Wastelands. Yeah, the double Ancient Tomb hand is always so troublesome. Ponderino, hello and Minor. I guess you are the one who plays Storm all the time. I play against you quite a ton lately. Ugin is a card. So here I can cycle my double Lorien, Underground Sea, and Beanstalk. Cycle Island, cycle Island. I don't need to show the Underground Sea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to force the force. They're forcing or not. Double Ancient Tomb is the thing I don't like from this deck. Yeah, they're forcing, drawing 1 card. Yeah, you can wasteland my tomb. I'm fine with it. Ponderino. Choose to shuffle and wasteland. Yeah, I'm very fine with that. Stock up. You could get Nexus plus Tower. Yeah, Nexus and Tower. Brainstorm gets cast. Draw 3, put 2 on top. Pull the Delta and pass. Tower. So I'm going to play the Tower and cast Trainer with Offspring. Without Offspring. Force of Negation. Ugin. Let's get the Ugin. 4 and 3 is 7. So I will be able to cast Ugin next turn. They put the card on top. So it has to be Force, Murktide, or Wasteland, or maybe Co-Series Command. Maybe Brainstorm or Ponder is also. I guess it's one of those cards. My opponent seems to play 2 Hydroblast in the main deck. Okay. They played a challenge with the sideboard wrong. This can be Rakasha's Bargain with the Bloom command. Yeah, the Wasteland. I'm going to play Ring. This might get forced. Have another force. They draw another card. Go to 8. Another Beanstalk. Okay. They only have 1 force remaining. The Wasteland. That's good for me. That's Murktide. Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah. Also Will gets put on top. Yeah. They probably have a Wasteland or a Ponder or something like that. Murktide, yeah. Murktide draw 2. Yeah, so I need to kill the Murktide with Ugin. So they will force. Yeah, force and draw 2. That's strong. So it's the same. They lost 2 cards to draw 2. So I will need to resolve that next Ugin. I don't know how they have 1, 2, 3. They have no more forces. So they need Wasteland. After this, another Murktide. Yeah. Draw 2. Okay, they tap it out of black, so they cannot Witherbloom command me again. Oh, that's a punt. Fox Diamond. Okay, what does this mean? 4 mana. Endurance. Okay, another tower is great. Ugin, kill Mork. This Cold Resolve doesn't has to. They could have a Foster Negation. Okay, draw 2 in response. They have Stifles. They can stifle. Yeah, their last list is weird because they have 5 cards from the sideboard into the main deck. They force. Okay, I still exile. Okay, I need to draw any other business spell. Yeah, Fatal Push. They have forced my ring, my other ring, my Ugin, my other Ugin. So I already forced 4 cards. Not many forces left. Just we are on top deck mode. They versus the world. This could be Uro. I'm gonna co-select myself for 7. I have another force of negation. This will be terrific. But I am Spell Pierce, Pluru. Okay. Another force of negation. Okay, yeah. This is endurance. Yeah. On them. Probably they shuffled my cards back, so that means they shuffled a lot of Ugins and they have another endurance. Seems like it. Yeah, okay. Exactly that. Yeah, my opponent had to draw through all their forces, the 6 forces to beat me, but yeah, they got there. That's sad. I usually don't like chalices against this deck. Just makes them 2 for 1 you with the Bloom command. Okay, that's it. Opponent is taking the time. Here we are for game 2. No lander. Well, 1 lander, but not good enough. So I guess I put Ugin back. It's a great card, but much mana until we set up. Fox Diamond. Another Wasteland. They play long? No, doesn't seem like so. Brainstorm. Okay, but whatever. They play Cloudpost again. Could bring in Surgical Extraction just to get... Okay, they're stuck on mana. Nexus, go. We have currently 3 colorless mana and 1 less if in case I want to filter. Another Brainstorm. That's the second. Okay, now they are looking to see 3 fresh cards. I would expect them to have at least 2 forces, maybe even force and consign, so still no forces. Still no land. Okay, they have a land. Can start playing Haymakers into them. I'm going to wait. Tishana, your Mystery and Force. They probably have to force this. Like actual, factual, fossil will. Yeah. They have to force this. They surveil. Yeah, every force they cast before them having Beanstalk on board is good for me. Now I'm fearing Witherbloom command. Yeah, sure. That was happening. They get Wasteland. They Wasteland. Probably make Cloudpost. Maybe Nexus. The Wasteland Nexus, I'm fine. Okay. That's good for me. I will start throwing Highmakers. This has to get forced again. Another force. Yeah, we are 2 for 1ing them. Pretty good. They have an Uro now. They got Wasteland again. Probably destroying my Planar Nexus. I guess this is ring time. Maybe Karn. I'm gonna get Karn. You have a 3rd force. Ring? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But Mox gets shut down. It's very hard for them. Surgical Extraction. Maybe Force of Negation. What do you think about your modern list, Eldrasitron? Yeah. I think the deck is great. The problem is it's not great in the current metagame, probably. It's just because of... I expected their RCs to face a lot of Amulet Titans, and those decks are not good matchups. it beats Prowess, which is good. If you also expect a lot of Eldrazi Ram, the deck is not great. But the thing is, dodging the Amulet Titans or not. But I think the deck is very strong. 1 hour ago, I updated my meta file with the sideboard guide and everything. So I was thinking of just playing Eldrazi aggro. I think that deck is pretty bad. The problem is that for me, the deck has to play a lot of 7-drops that are not easy to cast, while also playing a lot of low to the ground creatures. And I think that's not what you want to be doing. Yeah, but you play 7-drops for Labyrinth, right? Yeah, the premise, if you don't have enough 7-drops, your Labyrinth is bad. And so the tension between both of those, it's very, very bad. For me, the deck is quite bad. For playing that kind of aggressive deck, I will play Prowess, which is better as a whole. Tower or Nexus? Yes, Tower. I just can leave home with the Choice of the Void. It's not like a great card in current Modern. Good against Prowess. Decent against Boros. Not great. They Wasteland me, I'm gonna Lorien. This versus Nadu. Oh, I'm playing against Beanstalk. They shuffled Underground Sea, yeah. So no Wastelands, so I will not cycle. Probably my opponent has a Consign to Memory in hand, but I don't really care about Consign because Paragoyf. How many creatures do you actually have? I have 8 creatures in total in my deck. Parka, thank you for the Prime sub. 18 months, so you also get a deck to choose from you want in the future. Okay, resolves. So now I have Paragoyf and double Foss, double blue card. Let's see if Paragoyf gets there. That's Uro. Sure, you can Uro. That grows my Paragoyf, in fact. Okay, I'm gonna attack with Paragoyf. Take 4. Touch nice opponent. Yeah, one card. Yeah, I'm gonna mill 4 cards and get a trainer. Such value. Cast with Offspring. 7 mana means Thundertrap Trainer. Brainstorm Response. Yes, sure. Oh, my opponent is such very down in time. It's game 3, but I was feeling the game was long, but I was not putting into attention that my opponent was the slow one here. Get Karn, I guess. I'll have to discard, which is very sad. Lorien, I guess. Paragoyf, Millionaire Golf. Keep the blue card. Yeah, I prefer to have the big cards to be able to cast. I could discard Glimmer Post, but I need to have the 8 mana to be able to double spell. I don't need to force anything yet, so Beanstalk, sure. Opponent can draw a card. They played a land, right? Mr. Rainforest, yes. What is this? Murktide, yeah, sure. You got a Murktide. 6/6 Murk. They probably have Consign. I can cast Double Ring. I can cast Ugin. What? My opponent can have Force. I'm gonna cast the Ring. They might Consign. They Force with Stifle. I'm gonna Force with Force. Now they have another Force. So my Ring resolves. They should Force the Ring because, yeah, that's, maybe, I don't know. Surgical Can. Yeah, sure. You get to Surgical Can. Another Ring. If I Consign, not. I'm gonna attack them. If they want to block, they will be able. Okay, sure. So no pressure for them. Okay, I'm fine with this. They have 2 cards. I have an Ugin incoming. I have Ring. They have 2 minutes to beat me. I will need Rakashakas or whatever. Bargain. Yeah. They kill my trainer. What's this? Uro. Okay, you can have an Uro. Okay, Uro in the house. Opponent about to timeout. Draw a card. Ugin. Exercise Uro. Ugin resolves. Add 3 mana. Make this into a Paragoyf. My opponent concedes. Yeah, I guess resolved Ugin is almost game. Okay, 1-0. If they don't tempo you out and draw 4 forces, you have a decent matchup against this kind of decks. The Magic Rat is our opponent for round 2. Again, we have to keep the feared double tomb hand. I don't think Ancient Tomb is that great in this deck. It's a great card. Savannah Halfling? No, Reclaimer. So this is some kind of depth deck, probably. Wasteland. Okay. This Wasteland is fine because it doesn't see it for 0. We drew into our tower combo, so we could get Wasteland again. Not yet. Is it better to cast Ring or to cast Stock Up? So I cast stock up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cast stock up, I have to discard. They will probably wasteland. Search for a land. They are not searching for a wasteland. Maze. That's weird. Then don't search for wasteland. They are in very bad shape. Up to wasteland. Lose 1 life. Chalice for 1. I hope to draw another tower. No. What's going to be this? I can play Chalice for 1 and Cloudpost. Seems decent. If I play Chalice, I cannot play Trainer. Not if I could play another Nexus. I'm gonna play Chalice for 1. See what happens. They probably don't have a crop rotation in hand. Ugin. I'm gonna keep Ugin, but that's a card for the long run. So they probably are playing Isetil Explorer. That's a card I'm fearing a lot. Discard Ancient Tomb. So they could choose to double Wasteland me. Wasteland. With Echoing Deeps. Yeah, they could choose to strike both Nexuses. I'm gonna block. No reason to not do so. Draw a bit more. And here I play Tomb and create a token and exile creature. Okay, I have 9 cards in hand. Discard Ugin Glimmer Post. Yeah, I guess I can force with Sync. Okay, I win. Barrogoyfs come in. Dismember comes in. Surgical comes in. Force of Negation, not a card I want. Chalice is strong. They have Reclaimer. They have Reclaimer. They have seen it for 0, which is medium. They have Source to Process, which I don't care much. I'm gonna cut the Chalices and maybe 1 fast. This hand is a bit on the weak side. I have lands. I don't know. I Maya, so now I have green mana. Yeah, I guess I play Cloudpost. It's probably getting wastelanded, but whatever. Seeing it for Dryad. Oh, I can eat that Dryad. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna eat that Dryad and they're probably going to concede. Gain 2. Exile. Make a token. Okay, what do they have in hand? Also Vigor? It's fine for me. What hand did they keep? Where they didn't see it for on turn 1. They didn't wasteland me. Okay, now they're wastelanding. I guess this is okay. Mox Diamond. Oh, this life from the lawn. 2 mana. Collector Oof, yeah. You can have as many Collector Oofs as you want. The classic combo. Play Collector Oof to do nothing, but while you deny yourself of mana. So Trainer gets cast. Also will go. Flagstones. Defending Silence. Sure. My opponent is doing a lot of nothing. Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening here. Black mana. Barrogoyfi. Swing for 1. So there's really no reason to let them have anything relevant. Stage. Yeah, Married Age not being at his best in this world full of Costless command. 2 mana kill your Lage. Cannot be disabled by Sagiri. That's 4 mana. Swing. Mill 3 cards. Take Tishana. I'm quite good at hitting with Barrogoyf. Surgical and 1 ring. So here, I guess after draw. That means I will not be able to surgical. Prop, flagstones. Yeah. Yeah, depthing me. I am at 23. Okay, I don't live in fair. I am at 23. Top for 3. Token, exile. Okay, my opponent concedes. Just cruising through this league. On my Metafry profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. To play round 3 against KCC, classic legacy player, this hand is a bit weak. No blue card for force, no way to accelerate mana, so I'm gonna mull. Okay, this hand is quite decent. I'm gonna put back Ugin and play Togurino. Cloudpost, go. Now next turn I can play Thundertrap Trainer if I draw it, or Chalice, another Wasteland, yeah, sure. Those are a lot of Wastelands. Mox Diamond, Swamp, okay. Nexus go, this makes that I can draw into Tower, better than Catacombs. Discarding the swamp seems so odd to me. What are they playing? Double swamp. Mono black something? Smallpox. Whoa, okay. The smallpox deck that made top 8 at the at the Eternal Weekend. I have yet to try it. So this is it. Bowmaster, Grist, Smallpox, 3 Loa, Mox, Bayou, Sagas. Okay, Tombs. That makes that if I draw blue land, I can stock up. I guess if I get to... okay, Third Wasteland. Yeah, of course. Okay, Cloudpost, go. Let's see if I don't face a 4th land destruction spell. Okay, this is a Saga. Good card, but not the best now. They have Loam. They have Loam. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to concede, yeah. Triple Wasteland into plus Smallpox plus Loam is just okay. Not. They have a lot of CMC 2, but not a lot of CMC 1s. So I could challenge for 2, but that's a bit crazy. Pyrogoyf. Guess I'm gonna cut an Ugin and 2 Forces. I like Force of Negation, but not Force of Will that much. Okay. I do have lands, which I guess is something you want here. I'm gonna start with Tomb, Ghost Quarter. Sure. Draw step, Ghost Quarter. This makes not a lot of sense, but Cloudpost go. Again, playing the bad lands first, and then the good ones. Mox. No more wastelands for you. Screenshot the deck, and they have Pyrogoyf, some Grist, Might, Command, Pithy Needle, Bowmasters. So if I get rid of the Ghost Quarter, they have no more. I suppose Planar Nexus is a locus. Yeah, Planar Nexus is every land. They will still have Poseiju as a way to do things. This is no cost selection. Okay, Loam into the Void. Nexus. So I have 1 mana floating. Gonna get Nexus and Trainer. So I'm insured against Wasteland. Saga goes to 2. Hatchery comes into play on top, right? I can Saga Gamer me. I put a token. Okay, sure. Cast with Offspring. That's a lot of value. Kusirex command. And the second is Lorien. They can do something about that, but I don't really care. Okay, yeah. Next turn I will be able to co-select for a lot. They put a construct down. They get Mox, Hatchery. Yeah, could Poseiju. And they minus and get Ursa Saga. Yeah, going to block because of Smallpox. I guess I'm going to leave the... Okay, that's 5. So power goes to the bottom. Force of Negation might be a card I want to draw. Force of Negation into put on the bottom. And here I get black mana. Then 1 and 2. That's a huge Pyrogoyf and Cloudpost go. Okay. Yeah, next turn I should be able to seal the game with Karn into Lattice. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. That's Karn into Lattice with 2 spare mana. Okay, yeah, they concede. It did bring in the Pyrogoyf. So I'm gonna cut 1 Pyrogoyf for 1 Ugin. The land destruction deck. I don't think it's a very bad matchup, but not like a crazy good. Should be like in the 48% against us. Wimol, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I guess it's always Ugin. See how many lands they destroy. Ugin is a great card, but you want to deny it. I think I play Cloudpost first. Force of Negation. Force of Negation is very nice. Better than Force of Will here. They call Saga, they call Wasteland. Hatchery, yeah, sure. I can take my ring. I will try to draw into the next big card soon. Might, yeah, sure. I have enough big cards. Toxic Spark. Rumble. I'm gonna force this Rumble. But they don't have mana for Might. This gets them a Wasteland and might put a Loam into the graveyard, so I think it's a good call. Ring gives me protection. Okay, I draw 1. It's a Lorien that's... I'm not going to catch it right now, because maybe next turn I can just play Nexus and double Lorien them. Might destroys my ring. Yeah, we got a card from it. Every time we +1, that's a strong movement. Pyrogoyf, yeah. Pyrogoyf is nice. Think I could sink the Pyrogoyf, but I guess draw 3, it's better. Costless command, Fairy Mac up. Yeah, double costless command is gonna do some work. Now they have to choose between a lot of things. They have one attack with Barrow Golf, which I guess. But 4 mana, 4 damage. They use the ability, get Bowmaster back. Yeah, okay. Now, if they don't have land, they will have to choose between Saga and... Okay, Witherbloom command. Okay, they need to get the Verdant Catacomb back. I'm gonna gain a lot of life. Bowmaster now. Weird, but they're going to fetch. Okay, so we have a tower, which makes a bit more mana. So here's exile and make tokens. Exile Bowmaster, make 8 tokens. And yeah, no real reason to do anything else now. I can block with 1. Okay, they get a construct. They go to 16. Small constructs. They're probably Pithing Needling my Ring or Karn. They get a Mox. Okay, Poseiju. Wasteland, yeah. So what do you want to Poseiju? I have Doble's Cloudpost. Makes 3 mana. Tower makes 3 mana. Probably Cloudpost. Gonna block with 1 and sacrifice it. Okay. They have Pithing Needle in the grave. So gain 4 life. Go to 14. Now blue mana. Stock up. Get, I guess, Karn and co-select command. Karn gets Lattice. Lattice gets played so that they can't do anything relevant anymore. What is this? Bowmaster? Poseiju? Oh, they can't. They could have they're wasting them. They're gonna get 5 tokens. Sure. I don't care much about this. I didn't take this into account, but everything is a construct. Yes. So, Poseiju Lattice. That's bad. That's fine. Okay. They had a bit of everything. Okay. Now the construct is much smaller. Oh, those are flying. I will need to do things about this. That's a Hogak. I don't care about Hogak. Hogak, yeah, sure. Let's see how they attack. Those goes to me. This comes to me. Karn. Me. Karn. Okay. Block here. Block here. Sacrifice. Exile target creature and scry. Exile. Scry for 1. Tom goes to the bottom. And now I can exile target creature and scry. This is scry 2. Physical extraction and teachings. I don't care about that. I want to get rings and Ugins. Okay, we got an Ugin. Karn survives. I don't have explosives in the sideboard. That was one card I did cut. What is this? Oh, they're just putting up a counter there. Ugin exiles Hogak. Ballista exiles something else. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge Ballista. Play lands. Get mana. 5, 10, 11, 12. Ballista for 6. Exile Barrogoyf. Then we just need to survive for a bit. Dodge 1 broken card. Okay, they conceded. I can kill their board and Ugin just gets there. So 3-0, not bad. Yeah, the Cloudpost deck seems so strong. It should be very fragile, but it gets there by crazy amounts. I would have been missing explosives, but they did not matter. Round 4, currently 3-0 against Kobe Lover. We have Chalice on turn 1. That's the first time we did draw a Chalice. And then some Forces and backups. Fluted Strand into Island. Tamiyo, yeah, sure. They might have a Daze. So the chance that our Chalice resolves is low. If I had a Force of Will instead of Force of Negation, maybe. Oh! Chalice resolves. That's a surprise. They want to target non-land permanent. So this deals with Tamiyo. Okay, they get a clue. Steinmeier. Going to throw Costless Command at their face. It's probably getting to draw with the clue to see if they hit something. The Daze. Nice Daze. Underground Sea gets recast. Tamiyo. Karn hits the stack. They crack the clue. No Daze for you today. Can resolve. So they probably have Brazen Borrower. I'm going to play Tormod Script just to make sure. Brazen Borrower my Chalice. Yeah, that was the only reason to not play not crack the clue. He's gonna force. I'm under a bit of pressure from the Brazen Borrower. Shuffle the library. Sure. Tamillo can attack to make a clue that's going to go into the void because of Karn. They have a brainstorm. Another Ponder. Ponder flips Tamillo. I will be zero sad if the next 10th of November Tamillo gets the axe from Legacy. 0 tears from my hand. From my A will fall. And with this tier, you cast Tamillo. Tamillo picks up. I'm gonna chalice for 1 again. Okay, now I'm going to stock up. They daze me. I don't care. Okay, yeah, sure. Blue token goes. Cloudpost gets played. In theory, they should start to draw a lot of bad cards, but you never know. Murktide, yeah. Okay, that's a huge Murktide. Bridge gets cast. Okay, I hope they don't have another Brazen Borrower. Okay, until the next turn. Now this turn, I need to get the Moonsnare prototype to bounce Tamillo. How many Borrowers they are playing? They're playing 2 Borrowers. I need to dodge the next Borrower. How much is prototype? This is 5. I can go to 4, I guess. If they have force, they will have to force this. I don't know if they have any outs. If I chalice for 1 and for 2. Yeah, they can probably wasteland me to death and end up casting Archon. Don't think that's going to happen. So, opponent is tanking. Bridge. They had the second Brazen. Why they didn't cast it earlier? Whoa. That's troublesome. I think I will have to let them ultimate Tamillo. So they will start wastelanding me to death. Wow, them having a second Brazen Borrower is so hard. They will draw half the deck. Okay, bridge. Do they have force? Destroy your clue. Okay. They are not able to cast many more spells, but I will have to come back from a wasteland a turn and some forces. Exactly the second Brazen Borrower. Yeah, wasteland. Yeah, they destroy my Cloudpost. Plan here is to draw lands. A lot of lands. Entomb gets countered. Oh, they're playing a second Murktide. Yeah, sure. Okay. Here I play Nexus. Plus Karn. Go. We'll have to fight through another wasteland, yeah. Second wasteland. I'll do this full mana. They're gonna force, probably. Tokens. They could daze. I cast daze. It's countered, yes, sure. I forgot about my chalice. So now they need to probably force this. Yeah, they only have Brazen Borrowers, Fossil Wills, and... Okay, yeah. I'm fine with this. Like, oh, Fossil Will. View sideboard. Ballista. I could Ballista for 1. That means for 2 and start pinging. I'm just gonna keep up my cards. I want to force something later. They can bring force back somewhere. We have more wastelands. I need to draw lands. Wasteland my Nexus. Yep, sure. More tombs. They play a Borrower. Yeah, sure. Surveillant. Yeah. I can use Crypt to counter one of their Tamillos. They can draw half their deck again. The Ancient Tomb. Would love to have an Urborg here. Sing into Stupor gets played for no life. I get to draw 2 more lands. I think I win. I'm gonna crypt them. There is no reason not to crypt them. Yeah, Murktide grows even bigger. My biggest fear is them being able to hardcast Archon. Probably not an easy task, but one ring. No real reason to play the 1 ring now. Forward comes down. Yeah, can't force. I play 1 ring and force next turn if needed. Not a great play, but let's see what I draw. Versus tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can bones Tamillo for 2 life, which I think it's fine. Bones. I have to be at 1 life. I cannot lose any more life. I can win life in the future, but... So they're probably decking. They play Archon. I don't know. Maybe I should have just measured the ring. White 1 turn. Or Underground to Undercity. Opponent is 5 minutes down. maybe losing because of time. They put Tommy on the bottom. So the real plan is to arc on me. What do you think about the Black Splash? It's okay. It's Barrogoyf has done things this league. Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are missing one more land. Chalice. I'm gonna cast Chalice for 1 and it... No. Oof. It's gonna get countered, but I don't want to have a Chalice on 0 on board. Okay. Now I'm winning. The One Ring is not gonna get tapped, but they're going to force this. I don't care. This gets me protection. I have protection, so no need yet to do anything. So now with 4 mana, they need to put me down on mana. The One Ring is not gonna draw cards. We have 1 Wasteland remaining. Land. I activate Ring. This makes that if they arc on me, they will not be able to make me sacrifice Karn. 9 cards remaining. Cloudpost. Still plussing on the One Ring. I can force now the Archon. I can get Alatis, but I don't think my opponent can win anymore. They're just trying me to be greedy and misplay. Not happening. This makes 1 mana. You can tap the ring if they cast Archon. Yeah, probably not happening. Power comes. If they cast Archon, I can force. I cast another ring. Legacy is a fast format, yes, for sure. Lorien, yeah, I can cycle Lorien to get Underground Sea. I'm gonna plus the ring again. 5 cards for my opponent. He has 11 minutes. They conceded. Okay, that was a game. So they have Barrogoyf, Doughty Void Valkyrs, Hide on the Ceiling. Okay, that's the Spider-Man card. So Force of Negation is weak. Also Will. Thunder Trainer is fine. Ugin. I don't know if Barrogoyf is good in this matchup. Like, seems good, but I won't be able to reanimate my Barrogoyfs. I would love to cut forces. Shana. I'm going to sideboard like this. Not sure if that's the right way. Hard matchup on how to sideboard. No lands, no party. We had 2 lands, but okay, this set is quite good. I'm gonna bottom Ancient Tomb, Camillo, Thoxis, Ponder. Yeah, always happy to see a Ponder on the opposite side. They need to win 2 games at the slow pace they are in 10 minutes. Yeah, Nexus, go. That's a Wasteland. Thoxis, yeah, sure. Fairy Macabre, yeah. Okay, no Wasteland yet. I'm facing Entomb Reanimate. Anyway, I'm gonna stock up here. They can Step can consign. No consign. Entomb in response, yeah. Atraxa, and I guess I'm getting Ugin and Teachings. If I draw another no Wasteland, that's probably wrong. They're going to reanimate, they should reanimate first. Maybe they get Wasteland. Murktide, yeah. I'm happy with Murktide. Murktide is not an Atraxa. Okay. I don't understand why this is happening this way. But yeah, sure. Also Will, no Wasteland. Yeah. Thoxis and Tomb Reanimate. Borrower, Fossil Will, Animate Dead, Polluted Delta. Those 4 cards, yeah. I need to draw a tower. Such a great Magic player. I'm just so good. Yeah, they force with Borrower. Yeah, Magic is easy. If you have Magic Online Premium, ! Premium in the chat, and you know how to get it on Magic Online. 6, yeah. Brainstorm. Yeah, you just have to plan ahead of getting lucky, and things happen. A Wasteland. Good. 14. What's this? Barrogoyf? Yeah, that's a 5/6 Barrogoyf. 3 cards. Okay. I am. So I guess I scry and tokens. This is Days Proof. They need to have another faucet. Didn't have it earlier, I think. So this is 5 tokens. Yeah. I can Chalice. I can get another Nexus. So probably it's Force. It's Cosirius commands. I get this, all those cards go to the bottom. None of them are quite interesting to me yet. This is a bit more interesting. The sacrifice. Yeah, I get some damage in. I don't care. 5 lands. They're going to Fairy Macabre. Reanimate my Fairy. Yeah, sure. The One Ring. Okay. Here I play Glimmer Pulse. Gain to life. The One Ring. gets cast. They have Force of Negation. Okay, Force of Negation. Cosilex, Command, Surveillance Tokens. It's one thing to get a blue card to be able to force back, or a Force of Will, even better. On the bottom, 6 Force goes to the bottom. Put on top. Force your Force. Go to 9. Ring resolves. Okay, maybe I should have kept the second Force, but whatever. Now I'm able to block on the ground. Ponderino. They cannot Thoxis me. Maybe keeping the second Force was good. That tower rip was amazing. I got Wasteland me out of tower, but so I would have 5. I still had a lot of mana. Okay, no reason to attack. They declines to use Ponder ability. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Chalice. I guess I Chalice for 1 first. There's a bit of bait, but still. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugin, it's Murktide. They can consign. They will need to consign for 3. This force. That's consign. Consign can be bad. Yeah, Consign is exactly the worst card. They have Animate Dead in hand. Probably Brainstorm. What is this? Exile X target artifacts. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. That's their plan. I'm happy with it. I thought it was something good, but here I can play Island and cast Teachings. This Teachings gets co-select commands, and I can now co-select them at instant speed. Return the cards. Yes, sure. Yeah, that's the Spider-Man card. Can even let them sacrifice. I take 5. They're going very soon into the red zone. I gain 3, draw a card. I guess draw with ring, play Karn, kill Mork. Okay, they conceded. Yeah, Ugin is a strong card for some reason. So the time has come. We have bets for the trophy. Trophy time. And there we go. This deck is just so strong. This archetype. And while building it, it has so many options that go into the good side. We got very lucky, but our opponent... We survived after our opponent Atraxat, Thoxize, Atraxat, Daze, Forced. That seems a nice place to be. Also, Tishana seems strong. I don't know. You have to choose cards. Tishana is strong, but also very mana intensive. So here for the final round, you have half minute to bet your channel points, your shark points on the last round. This hand, they're on the draw. I think this hand is too slow. They are playing Beanstalk control. On Yorion, Tamilio, Mortide, no command. They're playing Swords, 2 Wastelands. Thinking that I'm playing against that deck, I think I'm gonna keep this. This is the Beanstalk deck without the command, so just very slow. And my hand proposes. Tamilio, no. We have some Tamillos, 3 Tamillos in the deck. That's the card I'm fearing, but we have Binding. The biggest way to lose this matchup is if they start fast. Cloudpost go. Cloudpost is a nice card. Nice draw. No green mana yet. Nexus go. I'm gonna co-select myself for 1 here in response to the Bowmaster. I guess this was free. I could kill my spawn. No, they're gonna attack me. Another Ponder. So this is not the Beanstalk deck they had. This is something, maybe Reanimator? Drop? No, this is Beanstalk. Okay, first Beanstalk. They could be on the Wasteland deck, but yeah, whatever. They are not wastelanding me now. Stock up. You might force this. They force. I'm fine with that. I think they have to force this. Just the 2 for 1 and me getting into more mana is dangerous. You were going to 8 cards. Yeah, but maybe I cast something. If I have 2 very good ones and I discard the worst card in my hand, they need to force through every threat I play. That's their leitmotif. That's a Merc. More Cosilex commands. This is gonna shoot me for 1, but I'm fine. X is 3. Because my opponent has a last force. Force of Negation. Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb goes. Ugin goes on top. Force of Negation. I can shoot. They're shooting at me. Sure. Now I will be able to block both and bones the Merc. Beanstalk cast. Now they are going to force. And I'm going to force back. They draw one card. This gets bones. They go force again. So we are getting there. Data Triumph. So this combos with Volk. Ugin there. I gain life and draw a card. They could Bowmaster me again. No. Here if they're binding, I can co-select in response to the binding and kill it. Another Beanstalk, sure. That's another Beanstalk. Those are a lot of Beanstalks. Yeah. They still has no red mana. Okay, now they have red mana. They're attacking into Ugin. I'm fine with this. As Karn tries to get rid of... Okay, my opponent is dead. 3 Beanstalk. Got nothing on me. Surgical Extraction, Barrogoyf, Chalices, and I guess 1 Force of Negation. Easy pairing. Yeah, if they are not on the full Wasteland deck, it's easy. I don't know if they are yet, but I don't know if the Barrogoyf plan is the best one. I feel like it's just... Oof, this hand is too weak. I'm gonna mull. Okay. This hand does a bit more. I guess Teachings is the worst card here. If you cast Leyline Binding, 80 break size Ugin, and in response you can cast the command. Yes, that was. If I do in response to the trigger, the Leyline Binding never gets to exile my Ugin. So, hey Lord, thanks for the follow. Everyone takes removal. Yeah, it's like a bit. How much do they take out removal against me? Top or go. So yeah, everyone takes out removal, but okay, Beanstalk. Yeah, Beanstalk is a good card. You will cut up Barrogoyf for a Pithy Needle. Yeah, that's an option. Cloudpost. It likes the lands matchup way better. Yeah. I'm also missing to play some flutes in the deck. This is another Beanstalk. This can start to be troublesome. Okay, but they missed a land drop. So I'm gonna stock up. They're probably forcing this, no? Teachings and Karn. Planet's Nexus is broken here. It's a Misraj Workshop. Yeah, they did not hit. They did not force my stock up. It's forced. So if they had a force, they would have forced the stock up. Ponderino. That's weird. They don't play Wastelands. If they play 0 Wastelands, then I think I can never lose this matchup. Yeah, Karn numero uno. Force. Draw 2. Bowmaster. No. So that's Strand. Karn numero dos. That's consign, sure. Play this, go. This means that if I draw a land, I can play Barrogoyf and Ring, or Barrogoyf and Karn. I could sync, but anyone having issues online this morning? Apparently there is a new house outage. Yeah, I had some problems yesterday, but not yet. Oh, this is... This is maybe turning the corner. Okay, they draw 2. They need to play a proactive card. If not, they are going to discard, which is they send Surgical Leyline to the grave and Ponder. Yeah, not yet. Probably it's from your side and it didn't affect the Magic Online servers. That's a Merc. Merc draw 2. Yeah, I don't know if Barrogoyf is good in this matchup. Okay, my opponent has randomly 10 cards in hand. That's another Murktide. Okay, they draw more cards, they discard more cards. Double Murktide. Drawing Tower will be great. 8-8-9-9. The good thing from this is my opponent is discarding 4 cards. Maybe the deck out. Leyline in data. Tishana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess play Barrogoyf. Play Sync, get some damage. Play Ring, that's not going to resolve, never ever, but yeah, draw 2. Yeah, double Beanstalk is not the best for us. Force, Toxis my Ring. Yeah, this game is slipping away. I didn't got as much mana as I would have wished to have. Probably they have Leyline Binding, so probably I'm boarding out Barrogoyf next. They took out Tishana. Why they did take out Tishana? Beanstalk, draw more. You have only 1 Leyline Binding left. Brainstorm. You have 7 mana. I could draw an Ugin. That's 17. Go to 2. No rot. Okay, yeah, no rot. They are only attacking with 1. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm for sure. Oof, that's a lot of mana. I'm for sure attacking you back. Now let's see what they want to do. 1. Ring gets played. They can force my ring. Okay. Ring resolves. Karn gets played. They force Karn. Have some Teferis. Marsh Flats. So I need to draw a good spell. I don't know which Ugin and Fair, no damage for me. So yeah, Cloudpost gives me some life. Go to 21, so they have a 2-turn clock. Bowmaster, no. Rakashas, it's another bargain. They might deck out. Bowmaster, yeah, hit me. There's a world where I could get killed by... They have double in Datha Triumph. That's so weird that they have 2 of those. That's the 3rd mark. So how many forces they have left? 1 force, 2 forces, 3 forces. They still have 1 force left. Probably some force of negations. Yeah, they forced through all my cards. So that's a big Murktide. Draw 3. One more day if I had a brain freeze. 11 cards. Go to 4. So this card Foxy's Beanstalk. Yeah, they were able to, with the help of 3 Beanstalk, counter through every card I played. Bring in this. Cut Barrogoyf. Chalice of the Void is such a bad card here. I'm gonna keep 3 Barrogoyfs because I don't have any better cards to bring in. This matchup would be great if I had some Flusterstorms in the sideboard. Okay, game 3 for all the marbles. Okay, this hand ramps very fast. We didn't saw any Wasteland from our opponents, so... And if I get to Surgical the Forces at any time, this should be good. Yeah, I play Nexus. That makes 3 mana. Beanstalk. Not a lot of mana, but I guess Tower is a bit better. I'm going to try to get Kozilek's Command going. Emrakul will be a great card to have here. Yeah, sure. Okay, what's this? This is another Beanstalk. So I'm gonna Kozilek myself for 4. I can have Bowmaster, or I don't know. That's a good enough card to make them force a Bowmaster. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm fine with it. Barrogoyf Island. I guess double Barrogoyf is good enough for my opponent to have to interact with me. Black mana. Barrogoyf, black mana. My opponent forces my Barrogoyf. Yeah, 2 Barrogoyfs, maybe too many. Now I surgical them or force. Okay, they have another force. That's fine. And I play Karn. And if they force, they force. I guess Ring. So they need to binding my Bowmaster. My Barrogoyf, that's probably happening. And then they need to do more stuff. It's a close game. Attacks incoming. So I block the Bowmaster for sure. What's this? Okay, they want to kill my Karn. I'm fine with this happening. Like, and Nurrot. Yeah, but they have not much, and I still have my Barrogoyf in attack mode. And if this gets Thundertrap Trainer or something, maybe they block. Kozilek's Command is also a strong card. Trainer, please. No hits. Yeah, but they're at 10. So this turn I'm going to Teachings. This is Bargain. Okay. They draw 1 card. They draw, they find some cards. If they get Binding, I can Tishana it. Land gets played. Attack them. I know. I misclicked through the attack. That was sad. Play a land, yeah, block, yes. I'm gonna play the 1 ring, because why not? Another bargain. Still holding this. They fetch. Oof, double bargain is not great for me. Being a bit flooded. Ugin will probably be game, but Brainstorm, yeah. They have only 1 force of will and maybe 1 force of negation. 2 consigns, 7, fetch. This is probably Ponder, Ley Line Binding. They draw. I'm gonna Teachings and Response. Maybe I should have Forced. Tishana. Maybe I should have searched for Force. They can consign this. I don't know. This attacks. Cannot Force or Negation this. They will need an Ugin. Yeah, Tishana attacks. It's not nothing. They can bounce Binding with the Fairy. Yeah. This Fatal Push, Bowmaster, Murktide. They got 2 ups and triumphs. Yes, that's correct. Attack. Yeah, and I haven't seen a red land from them. Okay, they go to 4. I'm gonna hold with 2 cards in hand. Yeah, they're starting to look grim. I'm just floating too much. Yeah, having an Emrakul will be great. Beanstalk, 22 cards remaining. 21. They're attacking, that means they're not blocking. What card can you draw out of here? I just, starting with Ugin, probably just running Ugins non-stop. Sink into Stupor. Okay, they're killing my Tishana. I'm blocking with the token. I'm not in a hurry. I'm trying to draw a second spell to play the double spell game. 1 force. Sad they had double force at the start. Go to 29. I need to draw another good spell. Yeah, they are now in hard cast force territory. They have Murktides. Still, I guess 2 Murktides remaining. Tower, yeah. I need to draw non-land spells. Brainstorm, yes. Another land. They go to 3 on their 15 cards. Maybe I beat them on the by deck out. I don't think so, but they're trying to find a Murktide. That means they draw 2. That's a second Murktide. Yeah, there are a lot of triggers. Okay, I think I'm dead. I have to have something. I would love to have Brain Freeze. Attack for 2. Null Rods. Gonna bounce Null Rods. They don't have that many counters left, so they can be in some fair. Like I have 3 cards in hand. Okay, so going to draw with Ring. Draw Force. Yeah, Bowmaster gets me. That's not what this game is about. It's gonna be strong, but this game is gonna be about me now drawing a lot of cards and trying to force through everything they do. The 1 ring. What are they doing? They are forcing this? No. They have enough blue mana? They are consigning with Replicate. Yeah, sure. Okay, they have 1 force left. Okay. Let's see. I can... Karn Ballista. Oof. Karn Ballista seems good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Karn Ballista is good enough. Gain a ton of life. Yeah, they need to have their last 2 forces. I can even hardcast Force, maybe? I have so much mana. They force. Okay, that's their last force. Maybe I should have Trainer first. Your force. You have 1 force of negation left. Okay, I think we win. Ballista. 6. Shoot you. That seems like a trophy. Trophy! Yoo! Fighting through fire and flames to get another trophy with Blue Tron. Blue Cloudpost, but that's a Blue Tron. Great. Not fighting on that Nurrod was insane. I don't know. Like, I have not been playing lands on purpose, so they think I'm playing a lot of cards like Ugins in a row. So they know I have a ton of mana, but they had 2 Bowmasters and 2 counters, so it was like, yeah, I have 2 counters, but the Bowmasters can get me. So, like, yeah, you can draw and I will counter the 2 spells you cast, but yeah, we got to cast more than 2 spells. Draw your whole deck and lose. Yeah, that's classic contra player. Yeah, they wanted to put a clock. Probably they should have just play 1 Murktide pass. Edumambo, thanks for the sub. 13 months. Ballista did things. Things. Barrogoyfs were fine, not amazing. Like, I understand the point, but I don't know if the Barrogoyf plan is that strong. Like, I guess against Blue Red Delver, which is a bad matchup, it's very strong. Against decks, if they know the Duke, they can just beat you. And yeah, not so happy about that. Then, like always, drawing 1 tomb is nice. Drawing 2 tombs is not that great. Probably I should cut Ancient Tomb for another Glimmer Post to not have so many double tomb draws. There's also a world where you could play Urborg, but the card is just so bad. If there was a blue Urborg, I would play it. I miss a bit having Eldrazi Confluence. Maybe if I play mono blue, having the Lorien be Eldrazi Confluence is fine. Also, the Chalice is not that great. I would like to have some Flusterstorms in sideboard. I think those are great. Like countering Consign to Memory and winning some counter wars. And a second Surgical. Surgical was very good this league, especially against all the control decks. Just against the Beanstalk deck, if you get the Wastelands or get Fossil Wills, it's a bad card, but it's a good enough strategy that could get you there. I mean, you could Chalice too. I only say that cutting 1 Ancient Tomb, not cutting all the Ancient Tombs. Having still the Chalice plan, but not so many Ancient Tombs. Like, you don't need to play Chalice on turn 1 always. Like, you can play turn 2 Chalice, and that's also fine. Surgical is not good in a Chalice deck. I'm not in that boat. Like, in my head, Surgical is a great card. You probably have it there against the Reanimator decks. So if you have Chalice on 1 on board, they cannot reanimate, and so you don't need surgical. So I think players undervalue the ability to have a stronger card, even if it is a nombo with your deck. I played a lot of nombos in my deck. It's like when you play 5-color Omnath in Modern and you have Magus of the Moon. Yeah, it's a nombo, but when you have Magus of the Moon, it's so strong that it doesn't matter. So I think people undervalue the ability to play strong cards and them comboing together. Also, it's true that Surgical Extraction is worse against Fossil Will and Daze than Fairy Macabre, but yeah, you cannot always have everything. For the rest, yeah, strong deck. I don't know how many trophies I have already with Cloudpost in the last month. 1, 2, only 2 trophies. I thought I had more. Only 3 trophies with Blue Cloudpost. Yeah, it's okay. I like Eldrazi Confluence. Yeah, I probably should play one of those. Today I bought some that I didn't have, and I ordered them on MKM. But I'm missing many cards from this deck. Like, I don't have stock ups because I sold them, and I only have 2 Barrogoyfs. But yeah, not the biggest issue not having stock ups, but I don't own them. I bought them for like €0.5 foil, and then I sold them for €14 when they were hyped. It was, yeah, the card is uncommon, so I will live without it. For a Tender Weekend, I probably have to borrow them. There's a 50% chance I play some stock up. And yeah, for the rest, fine. So if you're watching this video, like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, if you have any thoughts about this deck, just comment, because comments always help on the YouTube algorithm to make successful videos, and this helps me make more videos.